So, good morning, Sir Cabatuan, or good afternoon. In Python, there are a lot of data types. To test the other data types, there are integers, float, booleans. Um, Integers, you can differentiate them by using the type function. Let's say my value, um, say number one, and this is the type function, and inside you can put their my value, which is the name. So you can test. It will write int. In others, in others like if it's a float, you put a decimal point, and if it's a boolean, you put true, or you put true or you put false. Now you can also test if it is a string. This is a string. There. What I can think about is siguro yung perimeter. Bilang area, pwede mo i-compute perimeter. So let's say you're like to find the perimeter of a certain perimeter of a square. So input, um, next lagay mo is the side of the square, which is um, kunwari yung side is lagay mo rin is this is what you call data type casting. If you like it to be integer or float, yung lalagay mo dito sa int. So kunwari gusto ko lang is pwede mong ilagay int. Ito pala. Lagay mo dito sa loob or lagay mo float. Tapos don't forget also to write input. This is the function inside as well. There. So if you like to put the side of kasi sa square, apat yung sides nun. So kailangan apat rin to. Apat rin yung sides. Side 1, side 2, side 3, side 4. Side 1, side 2, side 3, side 4. Tapos, so anong next yung computation. So, for the computation, lalagay mo is siguro yung final, ay yung perimeter. So, perimeter is equal to side 1 plus side 2 plus side 3 plus side 4. So, lagay mo print the perimeter of the cube, of the square is to display on what you computed here. You should write this. You should write always F. And I also noticed that in my learnings while learning Python is that if you like to put something here, right, I put F. So it's like from the dictionary concept na perimeter is partnered keyed with I will write O2 because I want in the nearest 2-digit decimal places, and I will put F as well. So yun lang naman. So I'll write side mo square 10 10 10 10 so 40. Yun lang. So wala. Also in Python, there are a lot of mathematical operators, not just not just addition. You can also exponents, modulo, integer division, subtraction, multiplication, division, and addition. So I will give you an example. 5 plus 2, you can compute as well in Python. It can be also raised to one exponent. The exponent is double asterisk. I would like to raise it to 4. So there. There's also modulo division or modulus or remainder. Let's say 50 modulo 2, 0, because there's no remainder. And if it's 17 modulo 8, there's a remainder, 1. Let's say 23, there's a remainder, 7. Ano pa ba? Integer division, double slash. So let's say double slash random variable, random number, yan. Let's go to 6. Ano pa ba? So, yun lang naman. What I learned also is that the Boolean functions in Python, wherein you can use equal to, not equal to, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or greater than. Pwede rin, it can be used by using the following symbols. Pwedeng yung A is equal to 10 point. Yan. Random value lang. Random variable lang. So, lalagay mo is second, you can write is A equal to yun na, second to. Lagyan natin B. False. Pero yung dito will be true. Yung dito, it can be true. Kasi may equal to. Pag wala, true pa rin. Pero pag ganito, greater than, false siya. Yan. So, ano pa ba? Ano rin, in Python, you must be specific because it will not work if not the same data type. So, example, this is a string. So it will be false. Ay, it will be false because this is not the same data type with each other. But if you remove it, it will be true. So yun lang. Yun lang naman. And let's say number is 6900. So I will put num times 45, 24. Sige. Yeah. You can also utilize variable names to another ano. That's how flexible Python is compared to other programming languages. What I learned also in Python is that we created module 2. I can recall na let's say, because we have numpy, we can utilize it as the array function, an array. And in array, mas maganda list, preferably list siya. So let's say true. Apat na true. Ay sige, isang false. And sa numpy kasi marami rin mga functions. Yan yung data type, pwede namin gamitin. Pwede int yan, pero gusto ko bool. So it's weird if I put in. It's not very good to practice. Ay, ba't wala? Sobra. Okay. So B, let's say, actually same lang. Isa pa. False. 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 So, walang ganyan. This is a very good example. Pwedeng and, pwedeng or, may different types siya. Sige, let's write na lang or na lang. And, let's say, my table, pwedeng let's try to make it ano na lang, end na lang muna. Nakalabas dyan. Yan. If I could change it, false. Change it to yan. Change it to or. Ay. XOR. So same. Change. So on and so forth. So let's just copy paste na lang what I did para ma-recognize the other tables. Store. So next, in my learning for the list are other data type in Python used to specify a order sequence of elements. In short, they help you keep related data together. And for example, my list was typical for apple, banana, typical, well, this is a list there. That's a list. And if I like to print that, if I like to print that list, there, it's a list. So let's say I like to add items, yes, and I like to remove items. We have different functions, built-in functions in Python, which is append and remove. So to show this, I will make a short demonstration. Let's say, ano magandang and my list. I forgot. This is not there. So I can keep on adding, keep on adding, keep on adding. I keep on pressing it. But if I like to remove it, just keep on displaying it until mawala yung chicken. So, yun lang naman for the list. Pwede rin sa combine nested na lang. Ay, sige, pwedeng combine. Ang mabilis na example na isip ko right now is, sige, this one. Let's say, my list 2. This is red. Orange. Orange. Yes. So, this is the, paano ba? Added list. Okay. If you like to add, this is what you call concatenation. Yes. So, okay, I forgot to print. Ano naman nga itong yun. Yan. So, yun naman. You can see that it added to the list. This 2 went inside this. So, ano pa ba? Pwede rin sort. Sorting is for numerical list. So, let's say my list again. Random variables. Yan. Very random. My list. This is the special built-in function we're going to demonstrate. Yan. So, wala namang nakalagay sa loob. Wala namang nothing is inside. So, we can continue with that in my list. So, it will sort from highest to lowest. So, you can also slice it like earlier pala, this one slicing. In the list, you can slice it to maganda dito. Banana. Ay, let's add here na lang. So, my list, let's say apple, banana, orange. So, let's say when you like to add the list, ay, slice the list. Maganda rin kasi i-slice yung sige, pwede rin my list to 1. Apple lang. If you put it 2, banana. Put it 3. Because, so that's it. You can also change value. If you like to change value, my list na lang. Open ko my list. if you like to change the item, you need to find the index. This is 0, 1, and 2, because 3 values only, so on and so forth. So I like to change yellow, so 1. I like to change orange, so 2. So after that, I will put it equals to something different. Let's say change value, and let's print it. So change. Yeah, change value, changed. So let's look through this or copy it. You can also copy it. Yeah, you can also copy. So show copy. Okay, let's see. Another 3, very random. If you print it, it's still the same. To show you 2, it's error. But if it's 3, still the same. If it's gonna be 2, still the same as well. So that's a copying the list. If you like to change it also, or if you like to display this also, like still the same. You so in creating a tuple, it is also similar to list. Pwedeng my tuple. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 1. It's gonna be a very small tuple. Yan lang. In tuple, there's also a comma. That's why previously there's a comma here. Well, yes. Now you can also slide a tuple, particular listing, similar listing. Very random natin gawin. Oops. So let's write siguro 8 tuple. And let's slide it. 1, 2, 4, 32. And so ano pa ba pwede? What I also learned is that let's say for example so let's say you like to find the total number of vowels in a string. So by that you must use iteration with loop, and yan, by that let's say like to find the vowels a, e, I, o, u. And let's say my string, let's say my full name, tapos let's try to have a counter para count niya ilang yun yung gagamitin natin. So 4 for every character in my string. Let's say if character is in vowels, ano pala, I, U, yan. So pwedeng counter plus equals 1, print vowels. My string is not defined. Pwede rin palang pwede mong gamitin lower. Ay, my sting. Oh, I see. 8, yun. Okay. Pwede mong gamitin ng lower kasi applicable naman siya. So, lower, pwedeng upper, higher case. So, let's say, marami siya. So, yan. Next naman, pwede mong gamitin loop. In Python, we can use for loop and while loop. Earlier, we used for. Let's now demonstrate a simple iteration for x in lines, in x and lines. So it iterates inside the loop for every character in lines. So LANCE, so on and so forth. And now we can demonstrate also the purpose of the while loop. Let's say while x is greater than sige, I forgot to, let's say 1. This is 10. 10. 10. Oops. Then let's print I with the increments to 1. I forgot. X pa nalagay ko. So X. Yun. So, oh, I forgot. I siya galing kasi nalagay ko I pala dito kanina. So, imbis na X. Yan. So, mas lang is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, up till 9. Because if it's go to 10, we'll stop and exit the loop. So, pwede rin gamitin ng mga if statement, conditional statement, elif statement, yan. Pwede rin gamitin yan. If you like to use that, and pwede rin print x. Sige, gamitin natin yan. If statement, pwede natin gawin x is equal to 2. It will break. So, pagdating ng 2 dito, hanggang dito na mag-print. Tapos, it will still iterate. Hindi I. Puro I. Equals 1. And 3. Ay, pag 3. Pero pag 10, hindi siya gagana. Kasi ang ganito lang siya. Maybe if this is 11, it will work there. So, yun lang naman. Simple explanation. Simple explanation also for dictionary. Dictionary holds indexes and map to, I think, what's that word? Certain values. It holds certain values. Key value pairs. Yan, key value pairs. It can be a boolean, integer, and string, as discussed in class. Pwedeng, if you like to create, sige, ID, let's say, example ni sir sa class, let's say, brand is Toyota. And let's say, price. Price is equal to 1,000. 100,000. Yeah. So if we print, pwede mong i-print yan. Print it. So you can see the creation of the new Python dictionary. Quick example. If you like to access it, you can also write x again equal to my date. Kanina brand nalagay ko. Lalabas dapat yan. Yan, pwede rin yan. Tsaka yung mga dict keys. Dict keys, it isolates keys, values, items. You can also rewrite it. You can also change item value. Let's say my date, the price. Like to change it into overwrite. Kumbaga nag-overwrite ka ng value. So, ganyan. Nag-overwrite siya. Pag wala to, it will go here immediately. Yan. So, pwede rin, you can also iterate for x in my new date, my date. So let's say print it. I dig X. Konti lang kasi ito. I think we should add more. Sige. Driver. Lens. So you can write C for X. You can also, let's say, Y. Pwede rin ito. I think that you should add items. Oh, forgot to write this. Yun. Pwede rin pala yan. By what I did here, it is looping through both keys and values. So this so for here it shows lang the keys, but I don't know. Dapat XY to. Ayan. Now I think I can demonstrate a simple explanation for dictionaries. I forgot that I could run this first. Yan. So there, we can demonstrate it. So next, we will use list comprehension. In list comprehension, we're gonna create list based on existing list. An example that in my head right now is maybe number list, and let's say x is, let's trace it into 2, or every x in range up to 10. X is let's say if 2, it's gonna be 0, so it should be 0 for 16. Oh, wait lang. Wait lang. 0 for yan. So let's example, simple example for number list. Next, pwede rin, let's say, dahil NBA playoffs na ngayon sa NBA, let's say, siguro, Miami. Oops. 0 wins. Lakers, 0 wins as well. Tapos, dahil nanalo ang Portland, ang Blazers, nanalo sila lane. Let's say 1 win. Using list comprehension, this is not list, this is traditional. Well, in traditional, you can use the team and the wins and playoffs. Print the team, print the wins, but you need to also as well, but a little easier than that would be use this playoffs. Let's remove the wins. So we can just say vowels, kung sino may vowels. Lahat may vowels. So maganda is, let's say my list. Rest ng dito, the is 4x in playoffs. If the vowels A, E, O is present, let's say x, then let's print my list. I didn't print my list, so What's the matter? Ano yung mali? X in if pwedeng in playoffs. Yon, tama. So this is the example of miscomprehension. So second to the last, I created a dictionary. Letters, heat, mix. A dictionary within a dictionary were the places and wins in chemistry and efficiency. Efficiency, there's the defense and the offense. So I would like to get each of them and put it in a file. So I'll append it. So I'll create def and a dictionary directory. And I will put maybe dictionary. Set it. And maybe I will get another directory. I will not get everything na lang. I will just find para mas mabilis few of them. So maybe for every team in directory. Ay, dictionary. I'll get directory keys, every key of them, and maybe I'll type maybe director. I'll get maybe I'll get the team wins, team plays, get team plays, and team pick get plays. Yeah. Okay, maybe I'll just get two. So let's play it. Oops. So maybe so maybe hanggang dyan lang muna. So I'll put it in the list. So kinuha ko lang is place. Yes, place. No, team place. Team best player. Hi, best player. I'll put it in a file. So maybe I'll put new file in directory. So string text, string file. Yeah. For every string I put there, string one. I'll put string two, string. Maybe student. After that, I might write just the new directory. So maybe Just yeah. So I'll just put directory to ending because double space tried. So here we're gonna try now to open it. The one line we open or playoffs text. So we're gonna write a new text. So we must put X, create F or X in directory. We will put F right X except maybe print I already exist there. So this is the function. I'll put it in here to assert it, not assert, but to print if this is already existing and check out if it's already present. So all right, NBA directory with maybe this is gonna be this should be maybe this is the same. So I think that's right. NBA function. Right. NBA function. Yeah, NBA function. NBA function yan. The NBA directory. NBA directory. It's not running. For team. Where did I go? I think I know where I got wrong. I think this is this. Another one wrong. String new is not defined. If it's not defined, directory to append. Directory to append. Oh, okay. There, it already exists. If it's existing, I'll check it out. There, voila. So next, so that's it. So to last, finish our new, our. So to wrap it up, let's do lambda. For lambda, this is where, so to wrap it up, our last is for lambda. In the lambda function, it is a small anonymous function which can take any number of arguments but can only have one expression. So let's start on what's lambda. Lambda has a lot of functions, which is maybe we can use it as zip, to parallel transversal, map, you can do filter, abs, any, all, bin, enumerate, max and min. So to show that, I will write maybe this. So 1, 2, 3, and then let's say string this. Hi. Oh no. So that's right. Hi. Oh. That's right. Maybe I like to write get result in the menu. In discussion by the class, you can use zip. So we use zip, the two numbers. Oops. There. After that, you put it in a list. You should just zip it. result. Oh, I think I got wrong. Oh yeah, forgot this. You can put set. You need to put it like you're casting it to a list. You can also make a tuple if you like. Well, sige, tuple na lang. Ay, kung tuple ito. Tuple. Result, tuple. If you like to make it a list. Sige, not a list. So you saw the difference of that. Next, I would like to maybe show you mapping. In mapping, I think, let's say we could use so in mapping, we can use it. It's recommendable if you have a, calculate for productive, and then you write learn x raised to 3. You put that there. Maybe let's say binom is equal to any random numbers, and let's make it big. So after that, let's say my result. Sige, output. So the map function, we're gonna map it. Calculate. We're gonna map using the calculate cube and binom. So in result to that, we're gonna also convert it into a list, of course. Wait lang. Yan. So after that, we'll put it in binom. List natin siya. Kanina tuple. So siguro output. Binom. Tama na. Yeah. Yun. Tama ba? Calculate, minus where did I go wrong? Oh, I repeated binom a lot of times. Let's put this as sorry. Where is that? There you go. I think that's better. So that's how you use lambda and the other functions. Siguro, last example on lambda. Siguro, let's say, using lambda function, maybe we could create a function na nag-accept ng, siguro relate to sa basketball ulit. Number of wins ng NBA team. Playoffs. Kind of. Regular season. Tapos let's say, let's create muna a list. Sige, I'll be right back and make a list. So I'm back. I created this. Siguro let's sort it out. Kung sino yung pinaka mataas, pinaka-mababa. Siguro let's say my list. Using that to sort. Let's say key lambda and my list. So in my list, unahin ko yung first index. Pag reverse ko, is equal to true. Para maging descending order siya. Return my list. Then after that, I could maybe, or maybe I could just print it here. Our season, yung grades. So I could just say NBA. Oops, meron pa lang print. So yun, from descending order siya. So So I think that's an example of lambda, utilization of lambda and its key functions. In the key functions here, we use the sort and reverse, and so that's it. So that's it for my practical demonstration, short and simple examples of my practical. So thank you for listening.